We'll see across the course of the next 11 laps.
Yep.
This is the X30 Senior qualifying heat for Groups A and E. Here is the grid for it. Thibaut Ramekers has broken the duck of wins in the seniors with the last round of heats. Can he do it again here, starting from pole position? He's got company on the front row in the shape of Jimmy Elias. Andy Rattel and Amelia Carey go from row 2. Alexander Bondarev and Luca Horton go from row.
Row 18, the final row of the grid, it's Jill Renmans and Jakob Lysak. Packed grid on this one, and again, looking forward to seeing what happens. At the moment, let's update you on the intermediate classification. Michael Luxio leads that one.
Weather-wise, what's going to happen in the next hour or so as the sun dips below the mountains here in the Valencia region.
And we get going for this race. So here we go. Gonzalo Planta, last stern walk off the circuit there, will get into position, and so will the drivers as we exit out of the final corner. It's the last time we see Groups A and E on the circuit. Where are they going to lie at the end of this? Green flag goes out and away they go down in towards turn number 1, and Ramekers again has got a lightning start at the beginning of this one, drives away from the rest of the field. Everyone through turn 1 unscathed, I believe so. Yes, do they all make it through turn 2? Yes, they do. Can they make it through turn 3, though? That's the ultimate question. Yes, they can. It's nicely done. But back through, they go in towards turn 6 and 7 now. Side by side at the background there. Looks like Louis Johnson-Cool going wheel to wheel with one other.
Andy Rattel had a really good run through turn 3 there. Thibaut Ramekers not such a good run. He's now down to 4th place. So Rattel leads now as they go into sector 3. Bondarev down the inside once again. Pounces on the opportunity, takes the lead.
Yeah, that's nice stuff there from Bondarev. Looking very, very strong now in this one. I'm having a look at the tyres that have been allocated for this race. The only driver I can see quite high up in the order who's gone for a brand new set on the right-hand side would have been Amelia Carey. She's the only driver with a new set on the right-hand side, and currently right now it's not working out too well for us. They go wheel to wheel. Andrea Martinez though to the inside through turn 1, and he gets it. Nicely done. And Andy Rattel now starts to close back in also. 1, 2, 3, very close on track, but so is the group behind, and Jimmy Elias is the driver that could benefit the most here.
Absolutely. Well, these drivers have all been in form today. I'm just worrying a bit about Ramekers. Did he take too much out of those tyres in the previous race that he won? Because he doesn't seem to have the pace at the moment. He said he was enjoying these senior races with a bit more longevity through these heats to take his time and race through. But right now, he needs to find that pace from somewhere, because he's falling into the clutches of Matthias Meerschout, who we saw again, another driver in the previous round who was running very strongly.
Yes, indeed. Well, through the final chicane once more they go, and again, no real change at the top one there. Changes here, though, as Amelia Carey's under pressure from Louis Johnson-Cool and Cian Geraghty. Cian Geraghty gets past Louis Johnson-Cool and looking to possibly get past Carey as well, Amelia Carey, but not able to do it across the start-finish line this time around. Back here at the front, though, still looking close. Martinez and Bondarev. Line astern, the gap's opening up though, 0.2 of a second. Bondarev is not able to keep in touch here with Andrea Martinez. Now, I'm going to have a look, and I might know the reason why. Andrea Martinez has got a brand new set of tyres on the left-hand side of his kart. He is looking a lot stronger now with those.
He really, really is. He's played the tyre strategy very, very well so far today. There is a good amount of rotation going on, as we'd expect. The other thing that I'd expect in this race is an Aaron Garcia masterclass of overtaking, and I'm getting one. It's up 11 places so far in this race, already to 14th. His only was under 5 seconds off the front of the order, so once again, the Spaniard for MBC Racing is coming through the field. Watch out the top 10.
Yes, indeed. Well, here we go then, into turn 3 and 4 once more, and Aaron Garcia, fastest lap of the race. He is giving us a masterclass at the moment, 56.551, making moves through the field here as they all go through. Still in this race, only the one retirement, or actually it's the one non-starter, August Raber, who has not been racing in actually several of the heats today, so hopefully he is okay. He's not started quite a few of the heats today, and I think it was a retirement after yesterday, so hopefully he is all okay. But back here at the front, and it all seems calm here for Andrea Martinez, just driving it to the end. And this is putting him up into the top 8 now. It gives him 23 intermediate classification points, obviously gaining no points from this one. Puts him P8 at the moment, so it's good, but they've still got 2 more qualifying heats to go after this one, so a lot can change.
Got a lot could change, but the good thing for Mr. is it can only get better.
Yeah.
Because he'll have completed his races, and it'll put those who haven't competed yet, I think particularly like Clement Outran, he's in range then. If other drivers don't have so good a result, he's going to start gaining positions. It's been a good performance today.
Exactly, but for the drivers who are in front of him on that one, like let's say Danny Carinini, Marius Barryberg, Finn McLaughlin and Marcus Lucio, who are still yet to race again, they would need to really have a DNF, as down the inside there goes Matthias Schouts there, and as he tried to gain one, he loses one as Kevin Latinga goes back down the inside and takes a position he was trying to get out of himself. Louis Johnson Cool as well, just trying to get into the fray as well, as that looked like Timo Ramica's going down the inside of Andy Rattel into the final corner. It was Ian Geraghty now going wheel to wheel with Andy Rattel as they go side by side. Rattel just with that last ditch attempt to move across, but Geraghty, stubborn as ever, just keeps his car right in position.
Ian Geraghty's come alive this afternoon. He's just had a 56.395, new fastest lap of the race. Had a strong run in the previous race, and we saw him out earlier, and here's another one into the top 5 now. Can he chase down Ramica's, who's just ahead of him? Can those two work together perhaps to catch up to Elias? Because Elias is a little bit vulnerable at the moment, 7/10 off the back of Bondarev.
Oh, here we go again, and again just straight down the inside there. Carey just getting that move done, and Rattel is starting to fall backwards here.
Yeah, seems to have lost that pace that he had in the early stages of this one. Through the chicane once more go the leaders. This will be the end of lap number 6. 5 more to go here in the X30 Senior qualifying heats for groups A and E. It is still Adrian Mustinez leading by just over half a second ahead of Alexander Bondarev. A further 6/10 back. Jimmy Elias is fighting hard here. It's Timo Ramikas who's coming alive now. Takes a new fastest lap of the race, 56.258. So it was a bit of a slow start for the Belgian, but he's really getting into his stride now.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's looking a very good performance here, especially when you've got these tyres that you've been using all the way through the weekend so far. They've done qualifying, they've done all of the qualifying heats as well, as we're seeing a last-ditch attempt there down the inside. Kevin Latinga again, now he sweeps to the outside, now back through goes Schouts as well, and Rattel trying to get involved, and Rattel's got through it. You can see there by the body language of Latinga, he's just thinking, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to gain one, not lose 2.
But he's gained one back straight away down the inside. It's followed through by the 235. It's Aaron Garcia. Here he comes down the inside and gets another one. That's 17 positions so far in this race for Aaron Garcia. He's on a charge.
Yeah, and we saw hand signals there from Aaron Garcia. Usually they talk about think or let's go or let's stay in formation. That one was what are you doing? That one, his hand gesture. But certainly, you can imagine the emotions getting very high here, as Garcia has certainly really come to life in the second half of the day, hasn't he? Luca Horton from Luca Bertoni, Angelo Melli from Diego Di Casta, Hugo Besson.